You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is December 30th, 2024 special meeting of the Michiana Shores Town Council. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
All right. Okay, I will call this meeting to order. Let us begin with the pledge.
Recording in progress.
Okay, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you to everyone. Joan, roll call, please.
President.
Present.
Numbers. Samantha Arnold.
Present.
Ralph Bach.
Present.
Sam Paxton.
Present.
Rich Young.
I'm here.
And I'm here. Brad Adamski isn't here.
He is on the,
Is he?
On Zoom?
yeah,
Oh, so we will have someone up there.
and I couldn't get it to work, so I'm not on this one. He'll be present.
Okay.
Okay, he's on Zoom.
Yes.
We don't need the others.
Okay. Okay, you know, Gary Bendix.
I didn't invite any of these to the meeting.
Why are they on here?
Yeah. Well, that's our regular, just because it's our regular. Road Commissioner's the only one here, so.
Yeah. Who's responsible for Brian timesheet?
Sam,
I need it.
Brian Alexander's timesheet.
Okay.
Okay. And-
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, we will suspend the end of year town council meeting and begin the additional appropriations public hearing at this time. Is there anyone in the public who has any comments to make about the additional appropriations?
Nobody online.
Okay, nobody online either? Okay.
You want to read it?
Yes. Joan will read it out for us. And if nobody shows up or says anything by the time she is done, then we will call the meeting closed for the public hearing.
Guess what? I don't know what I do. I don't have it here. Don't ask me why I don't have it. Everyone got a copy of it.
Yes. Would you like, Samantha, if you have it, do you have yours open where it says the
I do.
appropriations? Then Samantha can read it. Oh, you do have it? Thank you.
Too many files, I have too much crap. Whereas it has been determined that it is not necessary to appropriate more money than was originally appropriated in the annual budget. Now therefore, Section 1, be it ordained by the town of Michiana Shores, civil town, LaPorte County, that the expenses of the taxing unit, the following additional sums of money are hereby appropriated out of the funds named and for the purposes specified, subject to laws governing the same. Fund name, edict, major budget classification, 300,000, other services and charges, an additional 21,000 was requested, and hopefully you'll approve the 21,000. Then there's a fund name at ARPA, and that's 30,000 number. Other services and charges, $2,141 requested, and if it's approved, $2,141. adopted this day, December 30th. I should put 23 on here, it should be 24. I didn't see that before. So you might want to change your record to 24.
Okay.
Thanks.
Any questions or comments from council members?
No.
Okay. Any comments coming through from Brad?
No, actually, he didn't play on here anymore.
We should, this doesn't have a name at the top of like the ordinance number and all that kind of stuff it usually
Yeah, it
says.
has ordinance number 2024-06.
Where that?
Is it, it's not on that document?
Not
It
the
might not
document.
be on the
Okay.
ones that you have, but I do have it on the ones that you're going to be signing,
Okay.
I think. Wait a minute. No, I don't have the town name up there, but the town name
Should see,
said in the body of the,
Right, for the top, we'll want to put the title with the appropriate ordinance number.
Brad has joined us.
Brad has what?
Has joined us.
Okay.
Okay. This was done by the accountant.
Okay.
So we'll just
That's why they do it.
Yeah, we'll just correct it so it's good for our records.
Just
Yeah.
make sure that it's 2024, where it says
Dash
adopted
06.
this day, because I missed that too.
Okay, well, that'll be adopted under the resolutions and ordinances. Right now, this is our public hearing.
Gotcha, yep.
Okay. Any questions or comments? And I hear no questions or comments from the public. Has anybody else joined us for comments on that? Okay. Then in that case,
I do have a comment.
oh, go ahead.
We made it known in the record that this was published in the LaPorte County Herald Digest on December 19th.
Okay, December 9th. It's a Herald Argus, right?
Herald Argus. No,
Okay.
they don't call it Argus, they call it LaPorte County Herald,
Argus Dispatch?
no,
Herald Dispatch.
Herald Dispatch.
Okay. December 19th, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, if there are no comments from the public, then I will close this portion of the public hearing, and we will return back to the regularly scheduled end-of-year town council meeting. Can someone tell me what time it is? I know my watch is off.
309.
3:09. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Let's move on to adopting the meeting agenda. Does anyone have anything else to add to the agenda? Correct? Change in any way?
No?
Okay. I am going to add the Shirley Moy communication which was received under communications received. I should have done that before, but I did not. So a communication received from her. Under miscellaneous business, I will add appointment to the Plan Commission of Town Council member. Okay. Okay. So I need a motion to approve.
Move
Agenda.
that we approve this agenda for the end of year town council meeting.
Okay.
So,
All right. Thank you very much. So Samantha Arnold has to approve, Sam Paxton seconded, with the two additions, the one of appointment of a town council member to the Plan Commission and communications received from Shirley Moy. Okay. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Okay, thank you. Minutes. Has everyone had a chance to read the minutes of the December 10th meeting provided by Joan?
Yes.
Okay, are there any questions or comments, corrections? I had sent Joan a comment. I don't know, Joan, if you ever had a chance to change that.
I didn't quite understand it because I didn't notice that there was anything on the meeting minutes.
It was under miscellaneous, it said miscellaneous comments, miscellaneous business.
In the,
In the minutes, not in
which
the,
minutes?
In the December 10th minutes.
Okay, that's what you, but it said in the headline that it was,
No, it didn't say in the headline that it was the budget meeting. It was the minutes.
well, you said the budget meeting was different than the December 10th, so I didn't know which way to put it. So what did you want changed on it?
Only that it wasn't a drainage board appointment that Ray was talking about. It was that we will have to find a new floodplain administrator for the town. And we were not asking for volunteers for it. We will find someone who's qualified. So, but it was for the floodplain administrator, not for the drainage board. Okay, that was it for me on that.
That's interesting, I made sure everybody had a copy with me. Rich, did you get a copy of the minutes? No. I don't have any.
Okay,
Go on to something else, I'll run them off.
okay.
Yes, sir.
And the next is approving the 2025 pre-budget meeting minutes of July 30th. Did everybody have a chance to review that?
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Okay. Okay, Ralph Box moves to approve those minutes. I need a second.
I second.
Samantha Arnold seconds. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we will wait for Joan to return on that other. We need Joan for the rest of the stuff. Bob, were you able to purchase that thing you needed? Okay, awesome.
While we're waiting for Joan, we had almost a catastrophic incident with the big truck. There's a U-bolt on the back of the rear axle on the driver's side. It rusted away and broke off, and it was stuck between the axle and the ground.
Wow.
So I had to have Kevin, the mechanic, come here. We had to fight with it to get it up, to where we could hold it in place, because we couldn't drive over the railroad tracks with it
Wow.
sticking down like that.
Uh-huh.
We had a big problem.
Wow.
Wow.
We're saying it's time, Long Beach, after you remember when I sent out that quote, they have for their new truck, they will get that truck in July of this year.
Wow.
So even if we were ready to go today, it's a 2-year process.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to keep considering what we're going to do.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Luckily, that spring didn't move and the truck didn't fall apart.
Yeah. Oh. All right, I'm glad, nothing happened, you guys.
So Sam,
Driving.
did you
Pardon?
ever talk to the accounting people about appropriate ways to fund their truck? I know we talked about, there's various avenues, but did you ever come up in the conversations that you had with them?
Somebody's got to know some kind of grant out there that's available to help. I don't know where to look for it though.
Mm-hmm.
I started to go down that with the flail mower, with the state of Indiana has certain financing programs for municipalities. And there are avenues through the state that the state has, through the Indiana Bond Bank, has developed relationships with local and regional lenders, I think PNC was one, Fifth Third, other banks that would be the ultimate lender, and they have a purchase or a lease to purchase. So basically, you're just paying a monthly payment. At the end of time, the truck is yours. So, and you amortize the lease and it's a, it's a residual buyout at the end. I don't have a lot of details because
But we also,
Joan did not want to pursue any type of financing because it goes against her, doesn't want to get the town in debt. But in this type of situation, unless we have ready funds available for that magnitude of the purchase, it's very common. I mean,
that's why those wetlands exist.
Yeah,
that's how we all
Yeah.
bought our homes and everything.
right,
I mean,
right.
It's, just-
Uh-huh,
it's silly to not
Yep.
consider going down that path if you need the equipment.
Well, I think we should fully investigate that and find out.
I think Joan was saying, well, why can't we outsource it? So I think we have to, maybe talk to Long Beach about what that looks like and,
They won't do it because they got enough trouble getting there.
yeah,
yeah,
I don't believe that that's the solution, but-
Well, at a minimum, we need to know what, if we're going to finance it, what that is, what the annual cost is,
Right.
how long it's going to be. Because we're going to need to weigh whatever other option
I think
exists.
we
If that doesn't work.
probably would do ourselves some good to run us by Susan
that's exactly what I was thinking now,
to just get her
how to do that.
blessing
Right.
that makes sense for a town of our size and that financial condition.
So let's say in the next month, you and I have a call with Susan.
Yep.
And just, because she probably understands it better.
Oh, sure.
Maybe she
Yeah.
has a different take on it.
Right,
And try to get that, at least that part figured out. And if we, along the way, if we think of other options, we'll have something to compare.
One of my first jobs out of school was working for a company that did commercial leasing. And they basically brokered through various banks. So I know how it works, but it's just in terms of what the Indiana bond program are, I'm not up to speed in what do we have to put down a down payment or, whatever. Bob, you might.
I don't think they require a down payment, but we're gonna have the sale of this truck for whatever to put towards it.
Yeah.
Long time.
My copy of the pre-budget meeting does not have anything in here about about Ray.
it wasn't in there, it was in the town council meeting
Okay,
minutes, not in the budget.
okay,
I just responded to you on the email that you had sent to us.
that's what I hate, because when you look for something, you're looking at the title, you're not looking at,
Dre, I don't, no argument in that, we are all equally, you are, we all do that, including you, so let's just endeavor not to do that next year, let's start a new email chain. A trail, thread, not trail.
So where are we at with these?
And we are at the minutes, approving the town council minutes of December 10th,
And you made a
2024.
motion to approve and I seconded.
And we approved the budget meeting minutes, but the December 10th, those are the ones that Joan went to print off
Okay.
because that's where I made the comment about
Right.
Ray withdrawing from the floodplain administrator.
let's go back to the budget meeting, who approved it?
Ralph Box moved, Samantha seconded, and everyone approved.
Okay. And what else did I miss?
Now is the approving of the town council minutes of December 10th, and I just asked for the correction that Ray was asking to withdraw from the floodplain administrator's position, so we will need to find someone for that. But, so it should not read, drainage board, but Ray is withdrawing from the floodplain administrator.
Okay.
And we didn't say that we were asking for volunteers yet.
I'm sending it around with the correction and then with your signature on it.
Okay, okay. So I need a motion
Was
to,
that the only thing?
the only other thing was that, there was one little comment that just said, after a long discussion or whatever, we decided on the date of the meeting. I don't remember a long discussion. We answered that pretty quickly, but I just thought that wasn't necessary. That was it.
Okay. One done.
Okay.
Did I miss something? Did this get approved or not? Or are we waiting on Rich?
Okay. Okay, I did not ask for a volunteer. Here we go. It said he is withdrawing, and then we're going to be looking for it. Okay. There we go. If you want to just take a look at it, we haven't, I'm the only one who signs it, but if you want, you just need to take a look at it, that's it. If you would like.
She didn't get one?
No, I have one via email, I already.
Yeah, we've got it on email, we're good on that. We don't need a copy of it. All I did was making, saying withdrawing.
I move that we approve the corrected minutes from the December 10th town council meeting.
I second that.
All right, so Samantha Arnold has moved to approve the corrected minutes with the corrected minutes, yes. And Ralph Box has seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay, the ayes have it, and these minutes should be approved, okay?
There was some talking while I was gone. Does that need to be have in the minutes?
No.
You approved the
Okay.
additional appropriations, right?
Okay, so now we move down to, we didn't do the appropriation yet because that's under resolutions and appropriations. Any other reports from you, Joan, with regards to the invoices and claims?
Oh, you want those first?
Yes.
They're on your digital.
Yes.
So what?
Oh, they were sent out this afternoon?
Yeah, that's right.
A few minutes.
I
ago.
didn't,
Okay.
I was
I
gonna,
had people turn
okay.
them in when I came back from lunch.
Okay. I don't have a copy, so just let me know.
You want, which copy you want?
No, I didn't see any of those because I came straight here from,
Okay.
yeah, they
from
were.
Elsie. They're all good?
You want to?
I'll take a look at it.
I'm just going to them now.
Oh, okay.
Here, Jim, look at this. You're
Oh.
gonna be,
Okay.
there's two different kinds of,
Okay, which one are we
Oh,
looking
I
at
didn't get
first?
that one, I only got this one.
Okay. Samantha says she did not receive this one, just the other one, just the,
well, because everyone's asking so many questions on those the last few minutes, I decided to send the full one. I wanted
So
to-
everything that's on here is on
Line
here?
item.
okay, so everything is,
You have to make up your mind which one you want. It just makes.
Joan, are these two separate documents or the same thing? It's, if they address the
They're
same,
two separate documents, but they,
address the same thing?
no. One addresses the appropriations that it's
Okay,
charged to.
all right.
This one addresses the checks that have gone out and what they're for.
Okay. And that just is from what funds
It
it came
ends
out of?
up with the same
Okay.
dollar amount.
All right. Okay, so,
What are Keystone billing letters? Oh, is that your accounting system? Joan?
What? I'm sorry.
It says Keystone billing letters, is that the accounting system? What's that's for?
Keystone is the accounting system.
So, that's your security.
What is ESET?
That's your antivirus for your computer,
Oh,
isn't it?
okay.
Yeah.
We pay it once a year.
Okay.
Why do you have ESET on here twice? You've got renew antivirus 3-year 2 devices for $79, and then up above you have ESET for $141.
We have 2 machines with it on.
Yeah, but the one for 79 says 2 devices. So is that just a misprint that one is for, or is one for his fee, one for his costs, and one for theirs? One is for them, and one is to pay him to update, to renew your antivirus. Okay, I understand what you, okay, never mind.
Yeah, one is direct.
One is the labor
direct
to
from ESA.
click renew, and the other
Microsoft.
is,
Okay.
yeah.
And the other one is from,
All right, John, here we go. Thank you.
for the technician to come out and check some things that went.
Okay, any other questions or anybody else comments on those appropriations?
I'm good.
Okay. In that case, for those vouchers, in that case, I need a motion to approve. All right, Rich Young moves to approve. I need a second.
I'll second.
Okay, Ralph Box seconds. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, 5 ayes to approve the vouchers, additional vouchers for December, okay. All right, all in favor indicate, well, you all said aye, thank you. 5 ayes. All right, is there a new report on the status of collecting outstanding fines and utility invoices? Anything new?
Everything we've done, we can do. It's been turned over to attorney
All right.
or counsel or whoever wants to take it over.
Okay. All right. I guess Brad would give us anything new under attorney report then if we needed on that. Unless you have questions on that? Nothing? Okay, thank you. All right, resolutions and ordinances. Ordinance 2024-06 was read earlier to us during the public hearing by Joan. Do we have any other questions or comments to make on these additional appropriations?
I'll make a motion to approve 2024-06 additional appropriations
Okay, on first reading.
on first read.
Okay, I need a second for that.
I'll second that.
All right, so Ralph Box has moved. Samantha Arnold has seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, the ayes have it. And the ordinance 2024-06 to approve additional appropriations for this year's budget has passed.
Don't we have to do a second reading?
We approved on first reading is what we wrote.
Okay, so you're approving it?
Approving it on first reading.
Okay.
All right. There are no departmental reports today. As far as I know, we don't have other unfinished business unless someone has forgotten. Is there something you want to add, Samantha?
No, try to
No, okay.
Sorry.
All right. No new businesses being brought up right now, I don't believe. Does Brad have anything for us as an attorney report?
Brad, you're up.
No attorney report, maybe just an update. Cummins has been dismissed, so that's resolved completely now.
Okay.
No, nothing else
Cummins.
at this time.
All right. Okay, thank you very much.
I do see, and I'm sure Shaw reported it, but I saw the appeal was filed on developing.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes, he's reached out to us. We've had to pay a filing fee. Okay, thank you very much, Brad. Under miscellaneous business, I have been working and helping out as the building commissioner and code enforcement officer, and in the past I was a the secretary for the Plan Commission. So until we got Kara Scholler to come in and work on that. So right now, we need a third member of the town council to go to the building commission as a representative. So I volunteer myself, or I would like to appoint myself and ask for approval from the others to become a part of the plan commission and one of the town council members who goes there. So that's under miscellaneous business. If you have any questions, ask them with me now and, you know.
Right. So the plan commission requires three?
3 town council members to go to it, so.
Glad to have you.
All right, okay. So thank you very much for that. The last thing I have is under communications received, and that was with regards to Shirley Moy. She wrote a letter in response complaining about the, you should all have seen it and read it, with regards to the fine that she received. It had been explained to her in that fine why she was receiving it, that she was renting her home without a permit, and that she was even advertising it online. You saw the letter she wrote back to us, which was rather, I mean, I don't know where she pulled all this out of, you know, but she claimed that Sam and I offered her a job, which we did not. And as a matter of fact, she was notified that someone else had been given that job, that she didn't get this job. And then, you know, trying to explain to us, you know, what was going on with her, you know, and all these things. We do have copies of the, of what was found. Michael Martinez, and as a matter of fact, Judge Giannopoulos, you know, forwarded, you know, information to us.
Have any reference that it had to be a 30-day rental or any of that? Which she claimed?
Where?
She,
On
yeah,
her listing.
She claimed that
her listings.
under the terms of her listing on Airbnb or whatever site. That,
I didn't see anything about that.
okay.
I didn't see anything about that. I've never heard that from anyone, that it would have to be a 30-day. I mean, that
Well, some
anybody,
people do,
That's in her.
and hers,
right.
That she said.
Well, then she needs to send us a photo of what that looks like, if that's exactly what she said. But right now, it's the he said, she
You
said.
have screenshots of what?
We have screenshots of the actual rental being advertised with photos of that house and people's comments on, you know, on having stayed there. So, and then we do have, we have a testimony from neighbors who know that she was renting. So that adds to it too. So it was something she knew about, that she's not supposed to rent, yet she rented. You know, regardless, you know, you can talk circles that you want, but it was being
I was
rented.
just curious.
Yeah,
How in-depth are screenshots?
okay. So anyway, so that was the communication receipt. Are there any public comments today? Any council comments?
Can I just get a clarification? The ARPA money was fully obligated and there was no need to have any donation made to the fire department?
Joan?
Part of what you have in the additional appropriation, there's $2,141 additional plus the balance that was left this year, can all be put under AEDs, supplies and whatever they needed for the fire department. But I do need to get a list of what they're going to spend this on.
so you're saying, make sure I follow, there's $21,000.
2,100.
2,100. It's not that much difference because we have 15,000 that's going to, for next year.
For,
That's a paving
gotcha, 15,000 is going to paving.
for next year. It's
Right.
already, it's in the budget. If you look at the.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I understand this chunk of change, what the
Right.
resolution is.
But if you add this 2141 plus the balance that's left, it's, I guess it's around 5,000. I can't give you the exact figure. I
Okay.
didn't bring that out, but,
that
that,
include
it's
the-
all's gonna be put, this is gonna be put underneath the AEDs. Or you could donate it either way, it's all in the same classification.
Wait, going to the AEDs.
For
We already,
AED supply.
AED supplies, so this could be the machine, or whatever the fire department is going to use it for.
Yes, they could
Okay.
do that too,
Okay.
if you, but, they could go for part, for the supplies and part for the finisher. But they have quite a bit of money already.
So it was 21,000 plus the 2,100 was the total?
21,000.
No, there's been some, you might have missed an email in between somewhere in there. It turns out that among that money, which was close to 20,000, 15,000 of it had already been appropriated
For the road
for
paving.
the road paving. To use
Gotcha.
money from their for the road paving. So we were left with, whatever was left in that, close to between $4,000 and $5,000, essentially, okay? So now that money, we had to be able to do something, and it has now been appropriated for,
AED supplies, and the balance can go towards the Lucas machine. And if you want to make a motion to get this in, I think it would be a good idea to do it. We probably should have it in
the resolution.
Do you know how much Gary has collected? Last time I talked to him, it was 16,000, but that was going on 3
I
weeks.
know we were planning on the 5,000 from the town that went towards it, so.
Okay, and did you get your compressor?
Yeah.
And then that is all funded?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only thing left is we were for the codification.
a, but there's no money in there for that.
We had discussed using some of these funds for that, so it sounds like that won't happen.
That won't happen because
Yeah,
The
for
codification.
one reason,
Oh,
that should have been put in with additional appropriations to have it in, because there was no classification for that.
Well, there were discussion using the ARPA funds for that, that's why I'm asking.
yep,
I think we'll just have to take it up after the first
Yeah.
year.
yeah,
Got it.
And if we have
Makes
to do
sense.
an additional appropriation, it can be done then.
okay,
Because whatever's appropriated for one year does not carry over to the next year.
Sir?
all right. Okay, just don't want this money to be disappearing if there's, use it up to the last penny, whatever we had left over in there, so that we actually use it for something, instead of giving it
If
back.
you want to make a motion that whatever is left, 21 plus the balance, if there's anything left in the ARP funds to go to the fire department.
I think that that would be a good idea, so,
depending on their need, we could caveat.
Oh,
Right.
they're great.
If they
Yeah.
don't need it for the
Lucas, they'll use it somewhere else.
summer.
Right, that makes sense. Okay, can you make that motion then, Sam, please?
Yeah, 'cause I understand those, some of those supplies are pretty expensive.
For the 80s.
I'm sure they are.
Refreshing or something?
Well, there's no way,
Ads.
they're all throwaway.
I'm sorry, Bob, what?
Ads that go on there,
Oh,
they expire.
Okay,
okay,
They're kind of slow.
okay.
all right.
I would make a motion that we commit to using the
Right.
ARPA funds that are remaining toward the fire department's use if they need funds for the Lucas device or the AED supplies.
I second that.
Okay. Or needed supplies, whatever. All right, so that was Sam Paxton made the motion, Ralph Box seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Okay, the 5 ayes have it, and it has been approved. Okay. All right, so, any other council comments? If the rest of the council has nothing to say, are you giving a comment, Joan? Go ahead.
Yeah, I did have a comment, but, you're being appointed to the
Plan Commission. Yes.
What position are you filling?
And the empty position
Who's the empty position?
Michael Martin.
used to be Michael Martinez.
Town council liaison,
Not liaison, town council member
town council member.
for the Plan Commission.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, all right, so if no one else has other kind of comments, I will just make a comment and thank everyone for all the work that they have done through the last year. Thank you very much, it's been awesome working with you guys on the council. Thank you very much, I'm very glad everybody has, stayed on and helped and worked and all this. Thank you, Joan and Brenda, for all the work that you do. Bob, you're the only other additional person out here, so thank you very much for all the stuff that you do and, as a road commissioner and other kind of things. And we thank, of course, our police chief, we thank, the fire chief, we thank Brian for the work that he's working on now, we thank Deb for the work she has done in the past, Jean for all the work that she's doing on the board, I know Matt and Isaac and stuff, and Ray for the things that they've done with regards to the various positions they've held. And if I have forgotten somebody, please, just remind me, and of course, and thank you very much for all the stuff you do. Happy New Year's to everybody, and see you all next year. I will ask for a motion to adjourn. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you, happy new year.
Happy New Year. So that was about 3:40,
Did
right?
you do the motion? Okay,
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, everyone.